Just do the same thing where you look directly into the camera, say your name and your age again.
Do I have to? Okay. You're torturing me, you know that, don't you? Renee Greenstein, 35 times 2. Yep, 70.
Your brand is about attitude and being in control. Talk about being in control of how you look as you age.
So, as we get older, we have to, and yes, it's all about being in control of who you are and how you look as you age. And there are a couple of things that I've found out or discovered in doing that is that the inner beauty helps the outer beauty. And as I say in my book, I think less is more. So as you age, I basically would say that you wear less makeup, clean your skin all the time. I mean, I'm a firm believer of, basically always making sure that never go to bed with makeup on. I mean, I don't even understand how women can go to bed with their makeup on. I mean, if the guy can't deal with you, then get rid of him. Sorry. I just, you need to be yourself and take care of your skin. So I don't care how tired or if I've been traveling 24 hours or 20 hours or what have you, I get to the hotel, I always make sure I wash my face and get rid of all the impurities and everything. Now, I really don't wear makeup. When I was going on air at QVC in the studio, you go to the, salon and the makeup artist, and if it was someone I didn't know, I would look at her and I'd go like, no makeup, very little makeup.
Good to see you.
My love. Mwah. That is a fierce jacket, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Jeans are not bad.
That is a fierce hoodie.
Thank you.
I must say.
Isn't that great?
This is new. This was just introduced earlier in the month, and it is fantastic. This is Renee Greenstein, everyone. She is the designer of Attitudes by Renee and Women with Control. We're going to talk about the jeans that she and I are wearing a little bit later.
When you're putting on your makeup and when you're doing things, you should look at yourself again, and I say, less is more.
Well, you do talk in your book about makeup being an accessory, which I love.
Yeah, because makeup is your accessory. It's like, my Women with Control bottoms, keeps everything in control, no more wiggle, no more jiggle. You can slap your butt and it'll stay still. But you're the canvas, so basically it's how you paint that picture, which will make you look great. And that's what you should do, is basically less is more. And right now I'm just putting on, I love this It Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna be a little eyeshadow there, which is really, really nice. And for someone who, I never thought it was pretty, I always thought it was fat, so I would always try to compensate with the personality and make you think that everything's wonderful. But I learned to just emphasize, my gay friends would always say, girl, don't ever go out unless you have a little bit of eyeliner and lipstick. So you don't have to do a whole full-fledged makeup. I don't wear makeup most of the time. I'm just, it used to be, and I know I speak to my friends and they go, I couldn't go out unless I have a full face of makeup. Why? Why do you need to do that? It's not necessary. You basically just go a little here, a little there, primp a little here and a little there, and you're fine. You have to be a little more secure about who we are. And I loved Alicia Keys when she did the day of no makeup. And I did that, and I'm going to do it again on my Facebook, and I'm going to have my Wardrobe Warriors, and we're going to do a day of no makeup. And you know what? You'll survive. It's all okay. It really is. And you know what? You'll feel empowered, and that's what it's about. It's all about bringing yourself and feeling secure, okay? As I said, I always thought I was fat. I never thought I was good looking. I wanted to be 6 feet tall, everything that you're not. I wanted to have long hair, and be able to do. And with my culture and background, I don't think my body knew who I was because I'm such a mutt. because I've got, Ethiopian, German, Scottish, American Indian. So my hair went, which way should I go? Doesn't know. And I love Callista for her perfector because that's what I use when I travel and everything. But, you just go and you do what you have to do. And I think it's fabulous, okay? And I love this too because I love that brow power. So I didn't have any eyebrows. And when I was modeling, I'm going to tell you the secrets, I shaved my head.
Wow.
And did a thing for Essence magazine when I was like a kid. And also shaved off my eyebrows. So I didn't have any eyebrows. And, I'd have to paint them on and everything. So I was speaking to one of my best friends in the world, Alberti. And he was telling me that his mother had this fabulous place to go to in Manhattan that did microblading. I went like, micro what? So I had my eyes microbladed at the same place Alberti's mother had her eyes down here in Manhattan. And right now I'm just adding on to give a little emphasis, but my microblading was done 4 years ago. So ladies, if you want to know, not tattooing, microblading, and that's what I had done. I'm not going to say it didn't hurt. It hurt. It was not, easy, but
I haven't had the guts to try it yet.
it's fabulous. It really, really is. Look at me. I just had to put a little bit of, my little brow power. And you know what? I love brow power because it's all about girl power, and I'm all about girl power. Really, really great. And then I call this the super eyeliner, the superhero liner from it, the dummy's eyeliner, because I am not good. But this here, you just take it, and you know what? I don't believe in wings or anything. Again, natural, ladies. Just give it just a little bit of eyeliner, like so. And I'm doing this freehand, okay? And look at that. It just pops the eyes. Also as we get older, I'm not into plastic surgery, so if you're looking at me and you're going, she's 70, nothing done, okay? Health. Again, inner beauty. So I put on the eyeliner. You just see how it just changes the eye a little bit, which is really, really fabulous. And that's all you need to do. And if you want to do a little bit underneath, you can do a little bit there too, like so. It opens the eyes. It'll make the whites look whiter. Unless you went out the night before and you need a little Visine.
Will you also talk about the concept of putting makeup on for yourself, like if you're not leaving the house, which I love?
Yes. Again, like some women say they have to wear certain things in bed. That's quite all right with you. I'm not going to do that. But I always think you should look the best you can. So if you want to wake up in the morning, wash your face, again, put on a little mascara, put on a little lipstick, put on a little blush, sit and watch TV, do whatever you want to do, but you'll feel good. Because when you look in the mirror and you feel good, or you look good and feel good, you get a little more attitude about you. And that's what I love about it.
Well, it also ties in with, I think the quote in your book is, style isn't about size, it's about attitude.
That's right. Style is not about size. It's about attitude. And when, some people would make it like a negative. No, it's not a negative attitude. It's a good attitude. Because you know what? When you walk out, and the highest compliment you can get is from another woman. Because we can be, I guess I shouldn't say the word, but we could be bees. I'll put it that way, okay? But when you walk out and someone says, what did you do different? No, honey, I'm just taking care of myself. And with the whole thing coming out after we've been, in lockdown for so long, and I say it when I go on air, you want to look good. You don't want to run into somebody and go, oh crap, there she is. I don't want her to see how I look. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You basically go and you want to look good. And that's why, as my bubby, which is Jewish grandmother, word for grandmother, you never know who you're going to run into.
Yeah.
Okay? And, she would always say, make sure you have clean underwear on and look good. Because, it is what it is. I'm wearing Laura Geller now, Shimmer Down, because I have very shiny skin. Powder will crease everything and show every line and wrinkle and crow feet and what have you. I cannot go to a dermatologist. I'm telling you, I am the biggest wuss to get shots. I don't like needles.
Yeah.
So when this face falls, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's just taking care of your skin and looking good. And I'm telling you, Naomi Campbell talked about it also. Only thing she said, lime. I use lemon juice, fresh cut ginger, steep it really hot water, morning or evening, and that's one of my big secrets.
How do you think your attitude affects your physical appearance in general? Like, is it a confidence thing, or is it more than that?
Well, I definitely believe, and if you look at doctors and, you know, they've done research, it's all about having a positive attitude. And I believe life is all about having a positive attitude. I have a necklace that I do, Attitudes by Renee. It's called Life is Half Full. Because my father always told me, you know, always look at the glass as half full, not half empty. And I believe in that. I mean, I went through a tragic experience. In 1989, lost my first husband, and it was traumatic. And the people that came and helped me at that time really helped me really great. And it just helped build my confidence and take care of things. I really just didn't know what to do with myself. Yeah. So always look at the glass as being half full, not half empty. Yeah. And it is all about attitude, because positive attitude, first of all, it'll bring positiveness in your life, in your work, and everything. I mean, people say to me, do you get nervous when you go on air? All the time. I mean, I think all the time. I mean, you know, so yeah, and listen, I own the company. It's my babies. And yeah, I'm praying that you like what I'm doing and that it looks good and makes you feel good. And I think women know that it's all about, I did it selfishly for myself, you know, 1980, you know, whatever came up. And I said, yeah, the butt's starting to, you know, need to lift it up a little. And that's where women control came in.
Well, it's also being in control of, you know, like accepting your aging process.
Well, first of all, I don't sleep. Okay, so.
Have you always been like that?
Always been that way. My father said I came out and said, okay, I'm here, now what? Okay, so I've been that way from day one. It's like, you know, I don't want to miss anything. And I guess I'm in the right business because, you know, dealing with overseas and factories and everything, you can't sleep because, you know, when it's daytime there, it's night here. But always being ready. I mean, age-wise, I have to tell you, like I said, I think 70 is the new 50. I love Vera Wang. She's one of my idols. Cher, Diana Ross. Yeah. You know, there's some good, I think, like I said, 70 is the new 50. And it's a number. I mean, I dance on tables still, okay? I party. I mean, my son sometimes looks and goes, Mom, what's going on with you? He said, when are you going to grow up? I said, you have to enjoy life, you know? Life is not a dress rehearsal. Live for today. Because after today, tomorrow is not promised to you. And you have to remember that. So I am putting on right now, and I want to talk about it, and I'm so proud of it, Doll 10. But it's Attitudes by Renee Doll 10, because we're in a collaboration with lipstick. And the color I have on is called Women with Control.
How did that come about?
Doris, I absolutely love. Not like love, okay? And she's definitely a woman with control. And I appreciate her and I've admired her. And I think that's the whole thing. When I do this, it's all about girl power. When you can find a woman that is powerful, kind, nice, it doesn't mean that you have to be a babe. The one thing that I love about if a woman is in control and powerful or in business or, you know, in education or whatever she does and she's at the top of it or good, they always call us a B. But if it's a guy, hey, right on, you're fabulous, you're wonderful, pat on the back. Us, be like, oh, I love her. So as I was watching her, and I love her lipsticks, I wear her lipsticks, and I said, why can't we do a collaboration of Women with Control? We're both powerful women. Let's do our lipstick. And that's what we did. And I hope you like it, because you know what? Look at that. I just think it popped the complexion. I put on a little, you know, It Girl blush there. And, you know, it just makes you look fabulous. fabulous. And I did a little contour here. I did my tight line on the eyes, the eyeliner, and here you are. And it's simple and easy.
It's so simple, and I find for myself too, like I'm 44 and I'm like, less is more for me right now.
You know what, first of all, when I talk about my clothing, I say the only thing that should be high maintenance is you. Not your clothes, not anything else. But when I say high maintenance, I mean high maintenance is what you want to do in life, where you want to go, what have you. But makeup should not be taking time away from what you want to do and how you want to be, okay? Makeup should be as easy as possible. You saw me 1, 2, 3 eyeliner, do a little, tight line, curl the eyelashes, tight line, do a little eyebrows and lipstick. That's all you need. A little contour and you're done. Take the hair down, do whatever you want to do. Be great. But this will give you confidence, and I'm definitely going to start again and do that day of no makeup. I want you all to think about it, okay?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the no makeup trend. Like, do you ever go for it?
Oh, I've done it numerous times.
Yeah.
It took a lot for me. Again, I don't wear that much makeup, but to not do eyeliner, not do this, to just wash your face and go. Try it in the grocery store. Try it in whatever. I mean, you can go from one extreme to another. So when the pandemic and we were all locked down and everything, but I'd still be careful and go, food shopping, I would do nothing. Or I would put my beret on, wear a great little, outfit, and sunglasses, and become the diva.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised. You know what? I got the reaction both ways. Be it diva-ish or being no makeup.
Yeah.
But of course, when I say no makeup, I always put a little lipstick. Again, remember, a little eyeliner, lipstick. But do that day of nothing. Get up in the morning, wash your face, and go out there. You'd be surprised. Because the beauty of us as women is that when we understand, we have the power. And that's what I want every young girl. My granddaughter, my princess, is 15, and I try to teach her, you can do whatever you want to do. And that's what we need to understand. We can be the best of whatever we want to be. And I want every woman to understand that. It took a lot for me. You'll see it in my book. I had to deal with, and it was very tough for me to admit, the anorexia, the bulimic, all of those things. But I brought it out. And you know what? Once I got through everything, I was fine.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
What is the most used product in your makeup kit?
My eyeliner. And a little power brown.
What beauty tip did you learn from a woman in your life?
To always wash your face and never go to bed with makeup. And I was, I think at the time, 17 or 18. She was Parisian, and she was 86 and looked like she was 50. And she made my life. I said, if I could look that way, oh my God.
Tell me about a regrettable hair or makeup look that you once rocked.
Regrettable? Well, my son used to always tell everyone, remember we grew up together because I was like 17, 18 years old and I had him, 18 years old, and he would always say I never know what color my mom would come home at. I wore this punky haircut. It was like a wedge with a David Bowie on top, and that little spike I used to constantly do different colors. I was pink, blue, purple, yellow, green, and that was my thing because I hung out at Studio 54 and danced on tables.
I hope you have pictures of that.
Oh God, no.